Evening, Neil. Good point gained here at Hereford tonight.
Yeah, I think any point gained away from home in this league is a good point, and the lads have managed to come away from home, score 2 goals, and come under a bit of an aerial bombardment, and they stood up to the task, and managed to come away with the points.
Is it a case of broken records though for the 2 goals? Maybe defensive slip-ups again?
I think so, but in most games of football, it has to be defensive slip-up to concede. The one for me was the second goal, and the fact that far too deep, and a ball's whipped in at that pace and that quality. If someone gets something on it, it's going to end up in the back. Unless it's your goalkeeper, it's going to end up in the back of the net. And we've got to defend higher up the pitch, and we've got to mark men. But we can pick holes and everything. Gareth Seddon's goal's a goalkeeping mistake, great finish. Lad, Craig Linfield goal's a mistake. So where do you stop? You can't analyse every goal that you concede. But what I'm more proud of is that the lads stuck in there, stuck at it. As I say, under a bit of a bombardment second half, and could have even nicked it late on.
So is it a sign of the confidence that the win at Hyde brought on Saturday, the fact that we went a goal down fairly early and that we managed to pull 2 goals back fairly quickly as well to put us 2 on ahead?
It's a regular thing at the moment, isn't it, going a goal down early? No, I don't. I think we've had the confidence for a while now. I think as I say, I'm not sure of our record, but apart from Braintree, league-wise, I don't think we've lost that many, and we've drawn a lot of games. But a draw in this league is not a bad thing. You work on an average of a point a game, you're not going to be far away from staying in the division. So, but obviously we want more than that. But the big thing for us is, as I said before, build confidence, get a shape about us. We're looking a threat now, attacking threat, which we weren't doing. I think it was 1 goal and 6. We looked an attacking threat, but lads were superb. They worked the socks off, and special mention for the supporters because they were unbelievable.
Like I say, the goals as well. That's 4 goals in 2 games now. We've not done that for a while, have we?
No, 4 and 2, 5 and 3. And we looked a threat. We looked a threat on the break. And sometimes you've got to play on the break. We're not going to cut. When part-time level, the way we are, we're not going to go and batter teams. Them days are gone. We've had 3 years of dominating football matches. And now you've got to be reasonable. I've just said to the players in there, you watch the Premiership of a Sunday or a Saturday, wherever it's on. Most away teams sit in. You only have to look at Arsenal on Saturday, the top of the league, of the best team in the country at this moment in time. When they sat in, tried to get hit Manchester United on the break. So I'm sure if it's good for them, it's good for us. And I thought when we go 5 across midfield later on, we've come here to win the game. We've gone 2 up front and we tried to win the game. But once we've gone 5 across midfield, thought we looked good. Thought we looked good. They're good at what they do. They're big and strong, and the boy Rankin's handful for anyone.
Yeah, Nathan Turner obviously went off with an injury. Is it serious? Is he going to be out for Saturday, or is he?
Yeah, it looks like he'll be out for Saturday. Maybe out for probably, if it's what we think it is, he could be out for a month, maybe 6 weeks. So again, we may need to look to strengthen in that area because we don't have a lot in that area. Ash hasn't played a lot of football. Do you put Michael Kay in there? He's a little bit, it's Luton Town. It's so. It's back to me to try and get the magic wand out and find somebody over these next, hopefully for Thursday night.
Obviously that's a new one for you to look at in the central midfield, but is there any news on any other ins and outs that you've been working on over the recent weeks?
We were working on a left-sided player, but that may have to just be kiboshed at the minute in terms of a loan deal, because the loan deal may be required for the centre midfielder. There's no positives in it because the lad's been playing fantastic. Nathan outstanding Saturday and outstanding again tonight. The only thing is it's a loan for the loan, so we don't have to. If it was a permanent player, we'd be struggling because I wouldn't be able to bring anybody in. But now we can have a look, and I'll try and knock on a few doors and see what's out there. I've got a few ideas at the top of my head at the moment, but it's not an area that I've been looking at for a loan deal. I've been looking for one for permanent for January, which we're floating around at the moment, but I can't do that one until January.
And just looking forward to Saturday. What's your plans for Saturday other than obviously try and pick up the win? But any thoughts on it?
No, looking forward to it. Luton Town, I'm sure the supporters are. From what I believe, they're bringing up to 900 people. So the atmosphere in the ground should be fantastic. And I was just saying to the guys up there that if we can bottle the atmosphere on Saturday and bottle the supporters and get them all in the Harry Mack of a Saturday, or even this Saturday, I tell you what, it gives the players. Don't understate the difference. You come away to away games and you see the performances of the players. don't understate what the part the supporters play, because they've sang their hearts out. Saturday they've sang their hearts out all day today. They know the shift the players are putting in. But the players, I think you see tonight, particularly late on when we're holding on with tired legs, the players get lifted by that atmosphere, you know. And as I say, any of them got season tickets in the stands, take them off them, throw them in the Harry Mack Saturday, and let's get that. That's what we should be like at home. That should be the noise at home, you know. And if we can get that, them fans making that much noise, it's amazing. It does now, from where we were, it does not get the place a lift.